International efforts to regulate the use of autonomous weapons, also known as killer robots, are faltering and may be derailed if such weapons are seen to be effective in Ukraine. Ukraine's war has put regulations on killer robots in jeopardy, so stick around until the end and we'll tell you everything. Hello and welcome to another incredible video from our channel. In this video, we'll look at how the war in Ukraine is threatening the killer robot regulations. So let's get started. No country has yet used self-driving weapons. Their potential application is contentious because they would select and attack targets without human intervention. Arms control organizations are campaigning for the creation of binding international treaties covering their use, similar to those in place for chemical and biological weapons before they're deployed. However, global events are impeding progress. From July 25th to 29th, the United Nations group of governmental experts will hold its final meeting on autonomous weapons. The group has been looking into the issue since 2017, and according to insiders, no agreement has been reached. Russia is opposed to international legal controls and is currently boycotting the discussions due to its invasion of Ukraine, making unanimous agreement impossible. Because the United Nations process is based on consensus, there is no chance of a blanket ban on autonomous weapons, says Gregory Allen of the Center for Strategic and International Studies in Washington, D.C. However, he believes that widespread adoption of a code of conduct could pave the way for progress. A code like this could be based on Directive 3009, the United States' first national policy on autonomous weapons, which was implemented in 2012. This is being reviewed in accordance with the Pentagon requirement to revise rules every 10 years. Allen claims that Directive 3009 is widely misinterpreted as outlawing autonomous weapons in the United States. It actually establishes criteria for such weapons, as well as a stringent approval process with the goal of minimizing risk to friendly forces or civilians. Anti-missile defense systems and landmines are exceptions. According to Allen, the rules are so stringent, requiring approval from the highest-ranking officer in the US military, for example, that no system has yet been submitted for review. Attitudes may shift if Russia employs self-driving weapons in Ukraine. Russia possesses KUB loitering munitions that can be used autonomously. These have the ability to wait in a specific area and attack when the device detects a target. Allen is skeptical that they were used autonomously, but Russia did send similar Lancet loitering munitions to its troops in Ukraine in June. These are capable of locating and attacking targets without supervision. There have been no reports of either being used in autopilot mode. I can guarantee that if Russia deploys these weapons, some people in the US government will question whether we need comparable capabilities now or later for effective deterrence, Allen says. According to Mark Gubbred of the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, any reports of autonomous weapons being used in Ukraine will increase Western enthusiasm for such weapons or resistance to arms control calls. According to Allen, Lancet munitions are unlikely to meet the criteria of Directive 3009, which requires less than one error in a million. This is easier for anti-aircraft missiles to accomplish than for weapons like the Lancet, which must distinguish military trucks from other vehicles such as school buses. The criteria may be met by upcoming weapons. AeroVironment, a drone manufacturer, has demonstrated an automatic target recognition system that can identify 32 different types of tanks. This could be used to automate its operator-controlled Switchblade loitering munitions. Switchblades are currently being delivered to Ukraine and could be used to strike Russian artillery positions from a long distance. AeroVironment acknowledges that autonomously fielding such a weapon raises ethical concerns. Allen believes that the widespread use of radio frequency jamming in Ukraine, which disrupts contact between human operators and drones, will increase interest in autonomous weapons that do not require a link to function. Gubbred is skeptical that Michael Horowitz, director of the Pentagon's Emerging Capabilities Policy Office, who is leading the review of Directive 3009, will advocate for stricter regulations. Allen also believes that the review of the directive will not change much, but may add details on issues such as machine learning and when advances necessitate a system reassessment. Before publication, the US Department of Defense did not respond to a request for comment. Autonomous weapons will continue to develop in the absence of binding international laws or codes of conduct. Conflicts like the one in Ukraine will increase demand for new and improved weapons, and it may only be a matter of time before killer robots appear on the battlefield. And that's all we've got for you for today. Thank you for watching. What are your thoughts on this? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.